Howdy mates, how are we doing? Second video for today. Good afternoon. And we're going to point out another particular tree that I've been able to spot while venturing out here. So we've got ourselves the Morus rubra, also known as the Red Mulberry. And you may be wondering, the first question that might come to mind is, are the berries actually edible for humans? As a matter of fact, they are. You can eat them. They are safe. So, they're commonly used in pies, jams, you name it. Anything that has to do with sweets. Mulberries are very popular. And you can actually see a bunch on the ground as well. But about the red mulberry, they usually prefer partial to full sun, which makes sense because, as you can tell, it kind of is a bit open where we are in terms of sunlight. And with that being said, you know, the leaves especially, they can alter in terms of shapes, which actually makes the tree rather polymorphic. So like, there's one, but then you go along the tree and then you see different shapes. And what's fascinating about the leaves is they can have up to 5 separate lobes. And oftentimes the bases of the leaves are uneven. So that's why it kind of has like a funky shape, as you can see. But let's see. So typically, if you want to know like when they're mature, they'll kind of have like a reddish black color on the leaves. That's a great indication to tell you whether they are ripe and ready yet. But then you got some new ones here, and these are not quite ready yet. As you can see, the bark kind of has like a light gray color. Kind of reminds you of looking at ski tracks. That's a common resemblance to look for when seeing the mulberry. But the dead giveaway is really seeing the berries, as I was mentioning. And they do look very similar to that of, for instance, blackberries. So since they're completely edible, let's do some sampling. It's actually not bad. I mean, there honestly isn't too much flavor yet, just because it's still a little early. But once they're fully ripe, they actually have a very sweet flavor associated with the mulberries. But yep, this is an excellent example of an Ohio native tree that we can find here. And it's perfectly safe to consume. So by no means do you have to worry about experiencing any symptoms after consuming the berries. So, alright mates, thought I would share that with you guys. Hope you learned something. Wow, I am still quite wet. But yeah, that's the red mulberry. So I hope you guys learned something out of it. I'm sure many of you already have some that might be near your property. So let's just say, for those of you who do have them already, this video serves as a reassurance that they are safe to eat, and they're quite noticeable. So alright mates, hope all you enjoy your Wednesday, and once again, Journey on a Journey is outwards. Take care folks.